What's going on there, guys? We're back with another one. And today we're going to talk about Coach Prime. Now, Stephen A. Smith has come to the defense of Deion Sanders for taking the Colorado job. You know, he went against Bomani Jones not long ago because, you know, Bomani was on CNN and he had a lot of negative things to say about Coach Prime leaving. Although he said he didn't fault him for taking the job, he felt like that he was using the HBCU platform for his own personal gain. Deion Sanders went through a lot of things at Jackson State, and what I want to focus on today is the things that put his family members in harm's way, like his children. You know what I'm saying? They were all there. Even the daughter, she was playing on the women's basketball team, and then his son Deion Sanders Jr. He's the one that goes around and records everything to give like the full access, you know, to Coach Prime day to day. And then you had Shiloh and Shador, who was both on the football team. And a lot of things happened when they were there, man. And I'm going to show you those, and I'm going to be back. But check out this audio from Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to show you the clips of everything that transpired.
After all of this brouhaha, can I ask one simple rhetorical question to all of y'all? If Deion Sanders says, I'm never going back to an HBCU again, I want nothing to do with HBCUs, can you blame him? After the way he's been treated? Could you blame him? I said it earlier. I'll say it again. It's always us. It's always us.
Well, I had a great practice today, but I got something on my mind, Jackson, Mississippi. I have a black Ford F-350, and it was broken into last night. White Suburban, they say white Suburban? A white Suburban came at 5:37 a.m., broke the window out, and stole this boom box that one of my dearest friends gave me as a birthday gift. And I'm a little disturbed because the boom box has a sentimental value. I'm offering a reward to find that boom box. I want that boom box back. I don't give a darn about the Suburban, about the one that we can always get that replaced, even the material thing, but just the principle of it. Somebody that's very special and dear to me, Capo, gave me that as a birthday gift, and I want that back. I love you, Jackson. I appreciate you. There will be reward. Please find my boom box. Streets, please find my boom box. God bless you. But saying God bless you, appreciate you and everything. I'm pissed off right now because I had mixed emotions. We won, the kids played really well. But while the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room.
Oh
the
my
coach's
God.
office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How?
Oh, mercy.
So when I talk about quality, raising standards, that goes for everyone, man. Not just the people on the field, not just the coaches, not just the teachers, not just the faculty, but that's everybody, security in everybody.
Jackson, come on, man. Somebody done broke in my truck. How they gonna break in my truck right outside the football facility, bro? Come on, Jackson. They just done cut my window out like some bread. I don't even know how you do that. Right outside the football facility, bro.
What struck you about being here on this campus?
The need.
What kind of needs are you sensing here?
You want to start in alphabetical order or in numerical?
What were the facilities like?
Horrible. And I'm sitting up there thinking, even to this day, how can a public high school in Texas look better than a college? I may tell you once, hey, you know that grass needs to be cut on Thursday, okay? Now, if you don't cut it, I'm gonna go do it.
That's you in a nutshell right there.
I can't, it's unfathomable to me to understand that you don't want to do your job and you're getting compensated for it. You know darn well there's a parallel with HBCUs and resources. Underserved and overlooked.
What do you do about that?
What if? What if And I'm hoping a political figure of someone, some billionaire out there saying, you know what, I'm a bet on Prime, man. Let me go help that program. Because I just want to see what it would be like if he had the resources these other schools would have.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to show that because I think a lot of people forget. And there's more. Like, you had the article come out the other day where they basically tried to say he didn't give half his salary back to the school. They're trying to discredit some of the giving back he's doing, all the water he helped provide when the city was, well, I guess the city's still going through it. But during the water crisis, all the help he did. You had a multimillionaire willing to wash in pools instead of bathtubs when the water crisis was going on. So I don't think he's getting enough credit by doing what he's already done. I think a lot of people try to discredit your work when you stop on their terms. When you want to elevate or you want to move on somewhere else, I mean, it might not be how somebody else would do it, but you have your reasons for doing it. Like I said before, Coach Prime also had medical issues, and he can't be down there like that with those blood clots in his leg. He had some amputations. Coach Prime, that was a while where he was in like a motorized wheelchair and he was still coaching. When I saw all the thieving on top of his medical issues, I thought he was going to leave sooner, to keep it 100% real with you. I didn't think he was going to be there that long. So he actually exceeded the amount of time I thought he would stay, because I think Prime was pretty transparent out the gate. Like, he did want to be a Power 5 coach. You remember he wanted the Florida State job in the very beginning. So he could have, you got to think about it. He could have easily said, okay, well, if I can't get that job, I won't coach at all. And he didn't have to give Jackson State none of the time. I noticed a lot of people are holding on to him saying that God led him there, but God can lead you somewhere for about 3 years. He can lead you somewhere for 30 days. It don't have a timeline on it where you're stuck there forever. You know what I'm saying? You could do what you need to do and get up out of there. And other opportunities can present itself from doing God's will. Think about it like this, and this is some perspective for you. Had Prime not answered his calling to go to Jackson State, the Colorado opportunity wouldn't even been available. So I think that's another way that you legit got to look at it. He was blessed with this opportunity by doing the will of God. If that's indeed what God told him to do, you got to look at it like that. I'm not that man, so I don't know what conversations he has with God. Just like none of us on here knows what God tells the next man. So all we could do is speculate and see it from our lens, our life experiences, and then try to make that our own. But that's going to be flawed, just like somebody looking at you trying to make what you've been through their own experience. So I think a lot of people need to look at it. If Prime is lying about it, then God knows he's lying. If he has some other motives on there. But we ain't got to speculate on that. He's not hurting nobody. And another thing I want to point out is he didn't play in the NFL whenever the money was crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's a lot less than Prime getting paid a lot more than he ever got paid at any point in his career. Let's keep it real. And yes, cost of living wasn't the same back then, but that even proves our point now. Like, okay, he made what he made back then, but the cost of living went up. So when he got paid in the NFL, it didn't consider, this level of inflation, right? So if he's got a chance to make, $5 million a year, he need to take that. You know what I'm saying? They won't giving out contracts like Patrick Mahomes got back then. So I have no problem with him taking this, man. But what I wanted to show was like some of the things he went through with his family. Can you imagine having your kids out there in the midst of that? Because a lot of people would have been ready to go right away. And there's another video that I couldn't find, but Deion Sanders posted it at the time where two guys came up to his son's apartment late at night, and they looked like they was armed and stuff, and they was waiting outside lurking. And he got I guess it was Ring or Nest footage, but he posted it on Twitter. I just couldn't find it. But yeah, man. So you had a lot of people lurking, and a lot of people in Jackson were happy. A lot of people were a part of the movement, but some people saw them as a come up, and that's just how that is. Oh, that's Coach Prime's son? That's his son? That's Coach Prime truck? They saw it as a quick come up. So while we love that experience, it also had the elements to be a recipe for disaster with the mentality of people is what I'm saying. So I just want to point those things out, man. I want to hear you guys in the comments. How do you feel about this? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.
You said you weren't considering HBCUs.
They never recruited me. That's why I never considered HBCUs. HBCUs just start recruiting the 4- and 5-star players just recently because they never thought they could get them. Now they believe.